Family and legacy are two words synonymous with the game of rugby, and those two words are something that you live by, Mr. Lincoln Mali, through your dad, Mzwandile Mali, who is an absolute legend in the Eastern Cape. I want to ask you, when you think of the words family and legacy when it comes to rugby, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
It's just about more than 100 years of rugby that's been played in the townships. My father taught me about this many years ago, and there was generations and generations that played this game, and I wanted this game to be played, in generations to come. And to honor my father, I thought it was important for my family to contribute to the growth of rugby in the Eastern Cape, particularly in townships and villages.
What's the response been like from the kids in the community?
The response has been amazing. From how we started in 2014 with maybe 8 schools, we now are growing to more than 20 schools. It's something that's so wonderful for me. I still meet young people who say, I played in the Mzwandile Mali tournament in this year. Now I'm playing for this club. Now I'm at this college. That's what I wanted to see. Even now that we've announced that the tournament is coming back, the messages we're getting from teachers, from players is a lot. Guys showing us that they are practicing at their schools and telling us that they are going to take the cup. That's wonderful to hear, and it allows us to see the growth of the sport and the love of the sport of rugby. This is something that my father probably would never have believed, that SuperSport schools, which is the fastest growing channel you can imagine, will now be able to cover these teams playing in townships, in Fort Beaufort, in Gqeberha. It's just a dream come true, because these kids can now show their talent to a broader audience. And if you look now, one of the players that made it up to the South African level came from Mzwandile. That's what we should be creating. It's creating an opportunity for some of the best to come through because they've got exposure.
That's what I've loved the most about it, is seeing the highlights that kids put together for TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
That they all put together for themselves.
It's everything. It's everything. All those boys who are there will download the app.
100%.
Those guys, when they go back to the school, the entire team will have the app, right? And then it grows. Because there are kids who would never have known that the SuperSport schools,
100%.
because they didn't have the exposure.
100%.
Once they start that, those kids are going to watch other schools.
Yeah.
Those kids are going to want to be in that again.
100%.
SuperSport schools now suddenly have new eyes.
Yeah.
Then they say, we're growing, because they know they can say to their mates, watch me, I'm playing. Parents can watch them play. Kids can watch on their app, or they can watch the channel on DSTV. For us this year, we have this great opportunity that has arisen because a friend of mine read an article I wrote in 2019 after the Boks won in Japan. And I said, the future of the Springboks lies in township and village rugby. And his club, Seven Oaks Rugby Football Club in Kent, in the UK, said they will invite a squad from the Mzwandile Mali tournament to tour for 10 days the UK. Some of these kids would never have left their township. They would never have left their towns. Now in October, they'll be in the UK. And SuperSport Schools is going to cover not only these games, they will cover the games that are going to be played in the UK. This is what's going to happen for 22 guys who are going to have that exposure. Their lives will never be the same. There are going to be South Africans who are going to come and watch them play in Kent in the United Kingdom.
Mr. Mali, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
We're going to see you very, very soon.
Thank you so much.
In Fort Beaufort and Gqeberha.
Appreciate it.
You guys at home, thanks for tuning in, and we'll definitely see you soon at the Mzwandile Mali tournament, where there's going to be some exceptional rugby being played, and I, for one, can't wait to see it.